Dad.
Hey.
Oh,
How you feeling?
Better than ever.
Congratulations to the both of you.
Dad, I'd like to introduce you to your new granddaughter, Daisy.
Hello, little one. Welcome to the world.
I'm not the only one. Got 2 new grandchildren in just as many days. Gio, now Daisy.
Life's full of surprises and miracles. You look good, son. Welcome home.
You told me there was another attempt on your life.
Yeah, Brett saved my life. We're thinking that the person who's behind this could be responsible for whoever bombed the penthouse. I just hate that you were hurt because of it, and it's not the first time. You paid a high price being my son.
I wouldn't change that even if I could. There's nothing my kids could do that would make me stop loving them. Same thing goes for you and me.
Thank God.
You have done everything in your power to protect me. And now that I'm an adult, I can protect myself and my family.
Sorry I didn't go to the custody hearing with Diane. She said it was probably better off that I stayed away.
Yeah, I know. She said the same thing to Jason.
How's it going?
Honestly, I don't know. When Daisy's paternity came out, I thought my biggest nightmare had come true, but then Sasha gave birth, and I got to be there for it. Kind of felt like a miracle. I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth about the baby.
No. Look, as long as Daisy's healthy, you and Sasha are on the same page.
Yeah, I think we are.
Drew's been pulling Willow's strings and pushed you to the point where you had to fight for Wiley and Amelia. But maybe, everybody coming together to bring Daisy into the world is an opportunity. Our smart man knows sometimes compromise is the only solution. You're a very smart man, Mike.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Welcome back on in, everybody, man. So I just did the video recapping Sonny meeting his new granddaughter Daisy for the first time. So make sure y'all check that out real quick. And man, what a family lineage for Daisy though, to be in 3 really powerful Port Charles families, bro. She's going to be a Scorpio. She's going to be a Quartermain, and she's going to be a Corinthos. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy for Daisy, bro. That is absolutely nuts. Cause I just realized that before, and I was like, dang, this baby is going to be in 3 big families, bro, that are powerful. Crazy stuff, man. One thing I'm actually looking forward to is not just her meeting the rest of the Quartermains, but actually meeting the Scorpios. Because the Scorpios is actually the most interesting part of it, because the way their family is set up, especially with Emma being in there now, that's going to be pretty interesting. Like whenever we get to the holidays again, man, that's going to be an interesting little wrinkle, man. But let's get to it, man. One thing that I was looking forward to ever since new Michael came in with Rory, man, because Rory's been killing it. Like I said, I've been bragging to y'all about how well Rory has done stepping in for Chad Duell in this Michael role. It's been a grand slam. It's been A+ casting. I even bragged about it yesterday. I said it's a top 5 all-time recasting job already. This dude, Rory, it's a different Michael. It's like, I feel like this Michael has the best of the Chad Duell Michael in the Michael that we've been needing, like a little bit more of a feistier Michael, you know, like a Michael that's willing to fight a little bit more. Because we've only seen it in spurts with Chad Duell where he has fought. But I feel like when it came to this Drew stuff, he wasn't really fighting against Drew. So we got a Michael that want the smoke. You know, this Michael seemed like he want the smoke. But he's also had really good chemistry with everybody, man. I feel like I'm watching Isaiah again. Like this dude got chemistry with everybody. And it wasn't no different with Sonny. So he had his first real big scenes with Sonny today. And so those two were able to reunite. And I was happy to see it, man. I liked his chemistry with Christina early in the week as well. And I just like it, man. I think that this Michael as well, while I was watching these scenes with both Christina and Sonny, I think that this Michael is going to be, dare I say, I think he's going to be definitely feeling like a Corinthos type Michael. I think he's definitely going to feel like a Corinthos type Michael. But he's definitely still going to be super close to the Quartermains. But I just feel like he's going to be more, like, you're going to get more of a feeling of more of Sonny's son than AJ's son with this. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to feel more like Sonny's son with this Michael. I really do. I really feel like it's going to be more of Sonny's son. But yeah, man, let's talk about this conversation real quick. So, you know, when they got a chance to talk in the hall, you know, Michael says, you know, nothing will stop him from loving his father. And that's the one thing that I love hearing, man. I loved hearing that from Michael, man, because I think Sonny needed to hear that from Michael. Because after what happened to him, you know, Michael could have been, like, still kind of blaming him for being burnt up like that. You know, so that's why I didn't take that for granted that he said that to Sonny about that. Because he could have been like, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with Sonny, man. This happened in his place. I'm the reason why. You know, he's the reason why I got burnt up and all this stuff. But he ain't blame him for that. You know? And he appreciates the fact that Sonny protected him all his life. I loved hearing that, bro. I loved how appreciative he was of Sonny, bro. That's why I just love this conversation, bro. And then they talked about Daisy and stuff like that. And Sonny said he understands what he had to do to protect, you know, his family from Drew. And, you know, fighting for Amelia and Wiley while he had to keep the secret. So Sonny wasn't, you know, pissed off about it. I didn't think Sonny was going to be pissed off anyways about it anyways. You know, really, Carly wasn't even pissed off either about not knowing the secret. Even though she did confront, you know, Jason a little bit on it later. But, yeah, man, I love the conversation because Michael was really thankful, man. And I know that, man. I know this conversation right here made Sonny feel so good, bro. I know it did, man. I know that made Sonny feel really good. The fact that they're embracing him as Daisy's grandfather. And, man, I know he had to feel good today about that. You know, he's going through a lot of stuff with his business and the law and everything and the things going on with Laura. I know he needed to hear that, man. So, shout out to Michael, man, for having that appreciation, man. That's why I said this Michael will be very close. Now, one of y'all said that y'all think he will go and take over the business. I was like, it could happen, essentially, but I kind of don't want Michael to be on the other side of the law. But if they did, I wouldn't mind. But I feel like what they need to do is that keep it going forward with Christina taking over. But because I think the thing about Michael is he needs to be on the other side of the law because, first of all, he's going to be the main family member of the Quartermains. And then the other thing is that in order, like, I feel like it wouldn't be good for Michael to be on the other side. But I have been envisioning it. You know, you can let me know in the comment section below what you think. I'm not really sold on it too much, man. But I see what some of y'all is talking about, though. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on it, though. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News to Light.